Hi there, welcome to JCTV Zimbabwe, your channel of choice for all your political analysis. We bring to you sports analysis and health talk. Today I want us to look at the issue that is being spoken about, the issue of Mr. Kotsia, the Dendairy farm, and the people that are in Chiredzi that are being displaced. And there's a lot of talk, and I've seen the ZANU-PF apologists. They are speaking, they are saying that there is no big deal. The government has to move in to take over that place because of the diamond deposits. And Hopo Chilonga has also come out and has given his expose on why the people are being displaced. And the MDC also has come out guns blazing and said this is a reversal of the land reform gains and also the gains of the liberation struggle. So this is a big topic, but I want to give you my opinion on this matter because it is very important. It is a matter of national interest. Some of the ZANU-PF cadres that I have spoken to, and they were saying that this is for the greater good, this is for the national, it's an issue of national interest. And the issue that they are raising is that look at what happened in Kariba. People were displaced for people to build the Kariba Dam. People were displaced in different places, parts of the world for the greater good. But I want to bring something that is much more closer to home. The Chiredzi diamonds. It is almost close to 15 years since the Chiredzi diamonds have been discovered, and a lot of people have been displaced in Marange. But the first question that you need to ask yourself is, has the Marange area been developed? Did the people in Marange benefit from the Chiredzi diamonds? Are people receiving, any development in their area, be it clinics, be it the roads, be it even their livelihoods? Has there been change? Are they getting a share of the wealth that is being mined in their backyard? That is one thing. What we actually know is there's a lot of people that actually died, that were killed in cold blood by soldiers, by riot police, that were displaced. Some people, they lost their homes. Some people, they could not report these issues because they were dealing with big guns. That is the problem. This is problem number one. Then problem number two that one need to look at is this. You look at this matter, I want to refer you to the issue of Libya. Libya was one of the greatest countries in the world, in Africa. I mean, they had one mineral, which is oil, and they managed to utilize it. It was benefiting everyone. People were receiving grants. People could go to university. People were getting free accommodation. People were getting free education. A lot of benefits that they could get from the mining of oil and all that. The reason why there is an outcry and outburst is this. One, capitalism. The people that are standing to benefit in this whole deal are not the individuals or the citizens of Zimbabwe. This is going to benefit a few individuals, few companies, and let alone few politicians. So that's the reason why there is an outcry. There's an outcry because they know that the government is not going to come and cater for their needs. They are going to send them to a place which probably is not comfortable for them. Number two, the government is not going to help them to find that place and be able to, because mind you, if you have been at you've been allocated a place for so many years, you've been farming there, there are some things that that you need to carry from that place. There are things that you have already managed to benefit. You can now identify a good source of water. You can now identify a good source where there is good pastures for your cattle. You now can identify where you find your basic things, probably your be it buying your groceries. You have now familiarized with the place, and you now know it will take probably 1 year to 2 years for you to familiarize yourself with the new place, and that needs a lot of planning from the government. So that is what I believe is causing this outcry. And one more thing is that people are very much aware of this thing, that at the end of the day, it is them that are not going to benefit. It is the government that is going to get all the profits, and not even an individual is going to benefit out of it. Who is in this whole area. But if the government wants to get assurance from the people, or get confidence from the people, here's an example that I want to give you. In Rwanda, Paul Kagame, there is an area where there are gorillas, and there is always a gorilla naming every year. One amazing thing that I read about this story is that the people that are around this area where gorillas stay, and where gorillas are kept, and where gorillas people come to see them, as tourists, everyone in the area, they have been given a share of the proceeds of the tourism that they get, that the money that comes from tourism benefits the people. So everyone has a share in that. So for the government, the solution that the government needs here is that bring some confidence to the people. How do you bring the confidence? Let the people that are here, that are in Chiredzi, let them be the first beneficiaries of one, whether it is Dendairy farm, let them have shares in that farm. Number two, if it is the mining of diamonds, let them have shares in the mining of diamonds. And by so doing, you are instilling your confidence, because if it is about empowering the people that are supposed to be first, that are supposed to be empowered first, are the residents of Chiredzi instead of the whole nation. The whole nation should benefit as third or maybe second after the people that are going to be displaced, or that are people that are going to have their life disturbed. They should benefit first. That is the reason why I believe it is important for the government to look into this matter, not just brush it off and say we're going to continue, because this is the reason why we see a lot of people have been displaced in farms. A lot of people have displaced in farms. They have not received reprieve for what they have lost. Some of them, they left with babies on their back, just like what happened in the colonial era. I think you have seen the video that was posted by the former African ambassador to the UK, Dr. Arikana Chiwombori, when she was saying that her father, when I was narrating the story of how they were displaced, it was such a process whereby they had to live in temporary shelter, which is totally unbearable for any family. But because they had no voice, it's the same thing that is happening today, that the people are not being valued for the efforts that they made, because the liberation war fighters, they were coming from the villages, and they will come back to the village for them to get support, because they did know the war they did not have money to support the war. So the people in the villages were the ones who were cooking for them. They were the people who were giving them shelter. They were the people whom they could interact for them to get their intelligence. This is their gains of liberation struggle, and they need to be rewarded for that. And the only way to reward them is let them be part of the shares. Let them be shareholders. They should not be people who are following and who are not consulted when everything is being done. The government is the people, and the people are the government. Let the people govern. That is my analysis. I believe that the reason why we are having this outcry is because the government is not willing to do three things. They are not willing to make sure that the people become partners of this whole project. Number two, they are valuing capitalists who are going to come and just milk the resources, the natural resources of the country, and not value the people. Number three, the reason why is that they are not willing to have a negotiating team that can go and negotiate with the people and ask them what they need and what they want. That is the whole issue that needs to be addressed in this whole scenario. But anyway, I probably am going to have a ZANU-PF official for them to explain why it is important for them to remove the people of Chiredzi from their ancestral land, which they've been there for many years and for many decades. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to JCTV Zimbabwe. This is your boy once again, JC, reminding you that rise up, Africa. The world is waiting for you. I'll see you next time, and it's good day for now.